Welcome to day 3 and our Hunkydory week of Webisode. Today it's all about flowers. Now we have lavender, we have roses, we have fancy florals.
And we have all of that in die cuts, papers, specialty cards, and postcards.
Absolutely, and fun ways to use them. Come play with us. Well, here they are. As I said, lavender.
Right, the lovely lavender craft stack.
The lovely lavender and rose gold moments and fancy floral postcard pad.
So these are all pretty fun. What are we going to start with?
We're going to start with lavender because
Okay.
that's the biggest and that's the craft stack. In fact, we've had several craft stacks this week.
Right.
And it's going to be similar in that it's going to have the inserts, so those very faint. Let's see if I can flip this and not
So
blow
12 of the inserts.
Right.
12 of these double-sided papers that we're looking at now, some really pretty ones.
And then we're going to get into some foiling, unless I'm
Right.
mistaken here.
Oh, no,
there we go.
For sure. And there are 6 sheets of those foiled papers. So just sometimes just a little bit, sometimes all over foiling.
Ooh, pretty,
Beautiful.
pretty
And
in
this
lavender.
is silver foiling. And then we get into the die cuts.
Right.
The first of which you're going to see create a really fun little shaped card. It's a pop-up window card. You get 2 of those.
Okay, and you can see that the colors are just lovely, a little bit muted, and that's fine. You can see that these are going to pop out very easily. And right on the front, there are some ideas, probably for that little card that you were talking about.
Of course. And 140 silver foiled die cuts in there. In that little 8x8 pack, which is pretty much packs a big punch.
It's right, powerful one. I
Okay.
think we'll go ahead and just go with this, and we'll show you the other 2 as we get
Let's
to
do
projects.
that.
Okay, so here we go with our lavender. And very pretty. I love the layering. I think that's a great way to go.
So first with the craft stack, easy to create a card quickly. You've got papers, you've got die cuts, everything you need.
This is birthday wishes just for you. Right here, you are my absolute favorite, no question.
That's fun.
And happy birthday to you down at the bottom. On the inside, more layers. Very pretty.
Right, so just you can actually mat those papers on another paper and get a nice look.
Yes, add a little ribbon and you're good to go. Now we'll do another one, this time going into the foil papers, because you know we love the foiling.
I love those large clocks. So those are die cuts that are just popped out, but Debbie added just a little bit of sparkle with that.
She also added the matting on the purple circles holographic. Now, that's pretty in your face.
It is.
I love it, but it is pretty bright.
So just a little bit of it adds this nice shine. You know, I didn't even notice it, but she also added, oh, let's look at that. So pretty. She also added the silver linen specialty paper matted on that strip in the back as well.
And on the inside, again, one of those inserts, but using some of the foil die cuts on top.
And
Nice
that
way to
punches it
go.
up just a little bit. And we have some nice sentiments on there too.
Now here is something interesting as I open this up. So we've got a belly band. It says happy birthday. And as I open it, well, look at that.
Oh, isn't that nice?
I can see a little window.
So it's a nice little window
Wow.
piece. There's paper toll style die cuts back there. The instructions for this are on the inside of your craft stack. So let me just go through those elements really quickly here. So here's the outside piece, and you're going to pop these out. And this one is already scored, ready for you to fold. So go ahead and do this so that this is ready to go, and then we'll set that aside. The next piece is this one. Pops out like this. You want to pop out all of those little pieces, and this one you want to fold like so, like that. So you're creating sort of a step, and then up at the top, mountain and valley. So this is the way this one is going to end up looking. I'm going to set that one to the side too. And then this last piece, it's one piece like this, and it's also scored so that you're going to fold it like this, a little bit like a step. But you can also add your pieces here paper toll style with some foam tape. So go ahead and do that first. Add your tape here to the bottom piece.
That extra sticky tape.
Right, onto that right there. And then that's going to go on this. Now the instructions tell me to place this on this first. So I'm going to fold this one down like so, so that I can get to this area right here. So I've got that folded down, and I'm going to remove that piece for that extra sticky tape. And now I'm just going to line up the edge here, the bottom edge of this cutout with that fold right there, and make sure it's lined up on the edges. Go ahead and put that in place. So now I've got a piece that looks like this. So that's that window that's going to sit behind, and this is going to look like that. So now I've got this piece and this piece, they're going to go together. I've got the outside piece down, and you can use extra sticky tape here, or I'm very quickly going to do this with my double-sided tape. Just a little bit is needed here. Well, I'm not sure if I put that in the right place on it. Yeah, there we go. This, and then I put this, I'm going to line it up with the edges, corner to corner here on the edges. There we go. That's the bottom part of my card. And then all I have to do, I can leave this one loose, is connect the top up to this piece.
And so it's just going to match, isn't it?
It's going to match. So let me go ahead and put the tape on there, just a little bit of it, and then just line up, and it's sort of capturing this loose piece in between as I line up those top edges, just like so. When I do that, now there's my window inside, and as I fold this, you're not going to fold it down flat. It's going to be sort of like a sandwich,
it's going to hold
like
it.
that, but it's got that nice little window. All you have to do after that is add the belly band.
In fact, here's
and it
one.
tells you just how to do that, to wrap it around there.
Okay, and that's just going to slip over your card as I showed you, and then open it up. Very nice. And you can do a greeting. This is hope your day is as wonderful as you are. And then up here to someone special.
So you've always got those extra die cuts to add a little bit more cuteness to your card.
Absolutely. Now we're going to go into the rose gold moments.
Yes.
Okay. As I pause to make sure that's true.
The Rose Gold Moments postcard.
These are, they are about 4 by 6, and there are 144 designs in here. Now you saw
144 pages, but
I'm sorry, 144
like
pages.
24 different images.
They're called a little book of, and the little book of has similar things in that there will be 6 versions, 6 copies of each piece of art. So as I flip, you're going to see some with words on them. Some are going to go vertically, some horizontally, because that just is
lots of sediments, some without, some with. But these are great for quick cards. You want a quick and easy card, and they're still just really beautiful.
Yes, they are. So
it's really going to make someone's day.
Yeah, and I do have a scrapbook page too, using some of these. So I just want to make sure that you watch that. So okay, so there we go. And here is a way you might use it.
So this one is using 2 of them, and they are placed at opposite angles here. So you've got this one, and then you've got off to the side like so.
Very pretty, and of course adding dazzles, and the I love you is also from the dazzles.
So that's really simple to do, and you've got a card finished in a flash, really.
And lovely, yes, absolutely lovely. Now this is,
So that's the next one. So now we're into the fancy floral postcard pad.
So just a little taste of the
rose gold moments.
Now this is out of the postcard. Now this is postcard pad. There are 48 sheets. There are 16 designs, so you're going to get 3 of each.
Right.
And well, in fact, this is a great way to show that very first one.
So there's the first one. And now this is beautiful on a card. So obviously it's gorgeous. And by the way, it is combined with the papers from the craft stack. So you've got that and some of the die cuts. But if you look on the back of this.
Right, it does have the back side done.
It's an actual postcard and it's just gorgeous.
So you could use one side or the other because you get 3 of each. You can use both.
You can send it as a postcard, and if you wanted to, you could send this as a postcard and just put a little bit of dazzles on the edge if you wanted to.
There's the rose that was on the previous one.
Oh,
Okay,
I
so
think
it combined the 2.
Combined the 2, it did.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Nice.
And so there's just going to be lots of flowers, as you can see, and they're all this beautiful illustrative
They are, and they're
art.
heavyweight too, because they are postcards, so they're not flimsy papers.
So I can't really just flip through
right,
here
right.
because it's
but
so
you can
glad.
see these on the product video too. You're going to see all of these, but they are some beautiful floral images. It looks like they have one for maybe for each month.
I think they're doing doing the birth months. So peonies and
some of them look like an older, like a vintage image.
They really do.
Just beautiful.
Chrysanthemum, and I think
But I
that we
really
end
like
up with
the
poinsettia.
combination here. Yeah, so even all
Yeah.
the way through December. But I love that the die cuts come from the craft stack. So you've got a border piece, you've got Let Love Grow from the craft stack, and one of the papers in the back. But this is fun. I got to open this card and show you that it actually goes off of the edge of the card here, and it was backed on cardstock. So I like the card is cut away, and then this is going off the edge, and then just adding some of the papers and die cuts in the center.
And that's why we have the 3 florals put together,
Right.
and especially they're put together right here. So this sweet little one, and you can see that we've got some of the pieces. We'll get in close to look at those, and they're stacked.
And those are straight out of the craft stack.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and place those
You
just
wanna
like
use
paper
them?
towel style.
Right, and right down here, really sweet. There is a message.
From
Believe
the
you,
right.
believe
Go ahead.
you can, and you're halfway there.
And that's from the rose gold moments. But the papers you're seeing are from the craft stack.
Right, so you see that. That's some of the ghosted back ones, and the foiling that we saw on some of the sheets. So you can really combine all of these. So we
to
have
make some really beautiful images.
So we have the rose gold, we have the lavender, and the fancy floral postcards all together.
And they can be used all together.
And what happens with Hunkydory is that when we order, Hunkydory does one press run, and so that's what they typically do. They show us their items first, we place our order, and then we can't get any more. So they're in stock, and when they're gone, they're gone. That's just how it is.
So I guess that means sort of get them now.
Well, we order, an amount that we think is going to last, but you never know. So
Okay, so enjoy those, and we'll see you tomorrow
absolutely.
for another week of Webisode Day.